Greetings, Real Filmers. I'm here at the 2015 DC Independent Film Festival, and I have here with me the executive director of the festival, Ms. Deirdre Evans-Pritchard. Good to see you again.
And you too.
All right, so I guess I'll start first, thinking back in terms of a retrospective. I'm sure there were a lot of things that you were aspiring to accomplish this year, and can you talk a bit about, do you feel that you accomplished everything that you had set forth for this year?
Okay, well, I think to begin with, we feel we got a really great selection of films.
Mm-hmm.
So we're very pleased with the quality of our films, and we're equally pleased with the way that the audiences have reacted to them, both in terms of our turnout. We have 2 sold-out shows, and so many that are at capacity. That's really exciting for us. It's really exciting for the filmmakers when they walk in, especially if this is the first time their films have been screened. So that's really important for us. I think that's the general sense that the festival is working together, and our team is amazing. I'm always incredibly proud of them. They're all volunteers. Everybody gets up in the morning and comes here and just gets the pleasure of the experience. So I think that's really worked. Things that we would like to work with again are things that expand the idea of film and how its place is in people's lives. We know now that digital screens are with everybody day in and day out. People are watching video for news. So we're looking for ways to connect that in with, we have 3D films here, we have yoga with films, we have various ideas of how to put things together.
Okay, all right, and that actually gives me a great jumping off point. I know there were a couple of things that you've provided this year that perhaps weren't available last year. A lot of, first, I guess you can say. So can you talk a bit about that transition of making sure, weaving those in this year?
Well, I think the most exciting of those is this 3D film that came to us, because it's made by a local student, Emiliano Rupa, who just wants to find out how to connect it out to the world. And that's, of course, our job, is to help the filmmakers work out how to connect it out to the world, push them in the direction of success. How do we benefit? They all go out in the world and connect back, and our festival gets stronger because they're so good. So that's interesting. So we have here an opportunity for people to come and try on with the 3D VR glasses.
Wow, okay.
And watch his film, which was shot in 360 degrees,
Wow.
and has choices as you go along. So that's been pretty interesting. It's had a very positive response to it. So we're very pleased with that. We also had a sort of unusual pairing with a film about beer, the craft beer industry.
Sure.
And we are going to have later on today, indeed in this room, we're going to have 5 craft brewers so we can taste their beer before they go in, and we see the film about exactly how hard the industry really is.
Okay, great. Well, again, this is the last day of the festival, so, obviously, and there are a lot of things that you're, capping off, and things that are coming to a close and things that you have to get done, obviously, towards the end. But I'm sure you're already thinking ahead of next year of things to prepare for. So can you comment a little bit on, if it's not too early, on things that people...
it's a good point. Well, I mean, we don't want to become a year-round organization, but we do want to do a few more things that are not all year. We do have a project called Going to the Movies. It's an oral history project in which we go around DC and we collect people's stories about the memories of going to a lot of theaters, some of which are now closed.
Sure.
So we actually have support to do a special oral history on the Sheridan Theatre, which is up on Georgia Avenue. So that's one project, and we have a new pop-up productions project that we're doing. So we will be working on those, and then, I hate to say it's not, we all go on vacation, we all rest, we read books instead of watch movies for a month, and then we start worrying about submissions.
Right. Okay.
All over again. But, it's pleasurable, and we will see what we can do. We think of ourselves as DC's cutting-edge film festival, the ones where we can take risks because we're not attached to any institutions except ourselves. There's nobody that we can hurt and insult if we take risks and things go wrong. So that's what we try and do.
All right, great. Well, again, Deirdre, it's always a pleasure.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And you too.
And I look forward to the festival next year.
Yeah, come watch more movies.